Welcome to Daily English Room. Today's topic is music. Do you like to listen to music?
Absolutely. You know, when you spend so much time in nature, music takes on a different meaning. I love listening to folk songs during tour breaks, and there's nothing better than ending a long hiking day with some music around the campfire. Though sometimes, I just enjoy listening to the natural sounds of the mountains. That's music too, in its own way.
What types of music do you like to listen to?
Being outdoors so much, I've developed a taste for folk music from different countries. There's something authentic about it, you know, but I also enjoy rock music, especially when I'm driving between tour locations. Nothing better than some classic rock while driving through the Slovenian countryside.
Do you play any musical instruments?
I can play a bit of harmonica. It's perfect for camping trips. You can't exactly carry a piano up a mountain, right? It's great for entertaining tourists around the campfire. I know some traditional Slovenian folk tunes that always get people in a good mood.
Who are your favorite musicians or bands?
I'm a big fan of Siddharta. They're actually a Slovenian rock band that combines traditional sounds with modern rock. Internationally, I love Foo Fighters. Their energy is perfect for long drives between tour locations. And John Denver, his nature-themed songs really resonate with my love for the outdoors.
Do you enjoy singing or dancing?
You know what's funny? I'm not much of a dancer, but sometimes tourists want to learn traditional Slovenian folk dances around the campfire. So I had to learn. As for singing, I know lots of hiking songs. They help maintain rhythm on long treks and boost group spirit.
How does music affect your daily life?
Well, music is a huge part of my tours. I use it to create atmosphere, playing local folk music while driving through traditional villages, or energetic rock music before a rafting adventure. It really helps tourists connect with the experience and the culture. Plus, singing around the campfire is still one of the best ways to end a day outdoors.
How do you think music has changed over the years?
Tourism has actually influenced music a lot. Here in Slovenia, some traditional folk bands are adapting their style to appeal to international tourists. It's a double-edged sword. It keeps the music alive but changes it too. And globally, music seems more instant now, less patience for longer songs.
Can you share a memorable experience related to music?
This happened during a mountain trek last summer. We were caught in unexpected rain, and morale was low. I started playing harmonica, just a simple folk tune, and suddenly, one of the tourists recognized it from his childhood. Soon everyone was sharing songs from their countries. That rainy afternoon turned into this amazing multicultural music session on top of a mountain. Now that's what I call cultural exchange.
How do you discover new music these days?
My tourists introduce me to music from their countries, which is fantastic. I keep a notebook of songs they recommend. Also, I follow several adventure sports channels. They often have great soundtracks. When I find a song I like, I add it to my tour playlists.
What are your thoughts on music education? Do you think it's important?
Here's what I've learned from guiding tours. People who have some music education tend to be more open to different cultures. They understand that, like languages, music has different dialects, but speaks to everyone. Slovenia has good music education programs, but I think they should include more world music.
How does music help you learn English?
Leading tours in English means I need to understand different accents. Music helps a lot with this. I listen to American, British, Australian singers, and it trains my ear. I also learn lots of descriptive words from songs about nature and adventure, perfect for my work.
What are your music-related goals or dreams?
I'm working on creating themed musical hiking tours. Imagine trekking through the Alps while learning about traditional alpine music. I'd also love to record an album of camping songs from different cultures. And personally, I want to master enough songs on harmonica to represent music from every country my tourists come from.
Has your taste in music changed over time?
Years of being a tour guide has completely transformed my playlist. I began with just Slovenian and Balkan music, but now I enjoy sounds from everywhere. Each tourist group brings new music into my life. Though I've noticed I prefer more peaceful, nature-inspired songs as I get older, maybe because I spend so much time outdoors.
What are your favorite places to listen to music?
Nothing beats listening to music around a campfire in the mountains. The acoustics of nature are incredible. During drives between locations, my tour van becomes a mobile music venue. Each journey has its own soundtrack. At home, I have this small balcony overlooking the forest where I practice harmonica.
How does music affect your mood?
In my line of work, I use music strategically to manage group energy. Upbeat folk songs can lift spirits during challenging hikes. Calming acoustic music helps everyone relax after an adventurous day. Personally, nature sounds mixed with gentle music help me unwind after intense tours. It's like a musical shower for the soul.
What do you think about live music versus recorded music?
In tourism, both have their place. Recorded music is perfect for our tour videos and promotional materials. But nothing beats live music around a campfire. Live music creates these spontaneous moments, like when tourists join in with their own songs, or when we have to adapt to the weather or environment. It makes each tour unique.
If you could learn any instrument instantly, what would it be?
The accordion. It's crucial for traditional alpine music, and it's portable enough for mountain treks. Imagine reaching a beautiful viewpoint and being able to play traditional songs from various mountain cultures, Swiss, Austrian, Slovenian. It would add such a special element to my tours.
If you could have a private concert from any musician, living or past, who would you choose?
John Denver smiles warmly. I know it might sound simple, but his songs about nature and mountains really speak to what I do. I'd love to sit with him on a mountain peak at sunset and hear him sing Rocky Mountain High. Maybe he could even write a song about the Slovenian Alps. His music really captures the spirit of adventure that I try to share with my tourists.
Why do you think older and younger generations prefer different types of music?
Leading tours has shown me how music marks different eras of change. In Slovenia, older generations cherish folk music because it tells stories of our history and traditions. They lived through times when preserving our culture was crucial. Younger people, growing up in the EU, mix traditional sounds with modern styles, just like they're comfortable being both Slovenian and European. It's not just about music preference, it's about how each generation defines their place in a changing world.
What does music mean to you personally?
Music is memory and landscape combined. Every song I hear reminds me of a place, a journey, a moment. When I lead tours, music helps people connect with a place beyond just seeing it. They can hear its soul. To me, music is how we remember, how we understand the world beyond what we can see.
That's all for today's daily English room conversation practice. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, like, leave a comment, and hit the subscribe button. See you next time.